Welcome back everyone, and this time it's UFC on ABC4, Rozenstruik vs Almeida. We start with a prelim card, 6 fights, and the first fight of the night taking place in the women's bantamweight division. We've got Jairzinho Roszenstruik taking on Tainara Lisboa. This is a debut for Lisboa, and Clark lost twice in a row to an armbar. Her last fight was in July 2022. But still, I think she's gonna go back to the win column and picking up the win by decision. Next, in the welterweight division, we've got Bryan Battle taking on Gabe Green. Originally, it was scheduled to be a welterweight fight, but now it is a catchweight one because Gabe Green missed weight by 3 pounds, if I remember well. So, catchweight fight. Both of them only lost a decision since they are in the UFC. So no brainer for me that Bryan Battle is gonna pick up the win by decision. Might be a split decision, but we'll have to see. Next, in the women's flyweight division, Jailton Kim takes on Mandy Baum. Once again, both of them only lost a decision, and they were undefeated before joining the UFC. So no brainer, I'm gonna pick Jailton Kim to get the win by decision. Next, in the men's bantamweight division, we've got Cody Stamann taking on Douglas Silva de Andrade. They are both veterans in the UFC. De Andrade has a 20 KO on his record. It's pretty important fact, but another funny fact about Stamann is he never lost to knockout or technical knockout. So we got someone that is a knockout artist and someone that has never been knocked out. But reminder of last UFC event where Drew Dober never been knocked out in 11 years and has finally been knocked out by someone we didn't expect it from. So I'm still gonna predict that Douglas Silva de Andrade picking up the win by decision, but there can be a knockout. Anyway, moving on, the heavyweight division, we've got Carl Williams taking on Chase Sherman. Now, this is a fight that was scheduled earlier this year, cancelled for whatever reason, probably a weight cut, bad weight cut, something like that. Now it's here. Williams, he was on the Ultimate Fighter, and he only lost once to submission. On the other hand, Chase Sherman has 15 knockouts on his record, and only won by decision 1 time. So I'm gonna predict Chase Sherman to pick up the win by either knockout or technical knockout. Moving on, we go back to the welterweight division. Matt Brown takes on Court McGee. They are both veterans. Brown fought last year, and he has many knockout wins, yet he has many sub-losses. On the other hand, McGee has many decision wins and losses. However, I see Matt Brown picking up the win by decision and further cementing himself as a legend, because they are both veterans. They are both almost living legends. Well, they are living legends, sorry. They fought a great amount of time. When you have that many wins by knockout and that many wins by decisions, they've been around for a long time. So yeah, they're pretty much living legends. And that was the last fight in the prelim card, meaning we move on to the main card with 5 fights, and we stay in the welterweight division as Tim Means takes on Alex Morono. Now, Means a veteran, he has 19 knockouts on his record, yet he's on a 2-fight losing streak. I don't have much to say about Morono. I know he has been here for quite some time in the UFC, but no, there's nothing to my eyes appealing, and I'm gonna predict Tim Means to pick up the win by knockout to go back to the win column. Moving on, I think it is the light heavyweight division. Yes, we've got Carlos Ulberg taking on Ior Potieria. Tough to pronounce. Ulberg was on the Ultimate Fighter as well as Potieria, but Ulberg has only one knockout loss, so I'm going to predict Ulberg to pick up the win by TKO, and specifically a TKO for me. This is how he's going to win the fight. Next, we go back to the welterweight division, and this time we've got 15th ranked Daniel Rodriguez taking on undefeated Yan Machado Gary. So Rodriguez was submitted in his last fight. Before that, he has never been finished. Still, I'm going to predict Yan Gary to pick up the win by decision. And I know what people are going to say. Yeah, but that's the first very solid opponent that Yan Gary is going to face. Sorry. He's not battle tested, etc., etc. No, the guys that Yan Gary fought were battle tested because they are even in the prelim card. Gabe Green is one of the opponents Yan Gary had, and he just defeated him by unanimous decision. So yeah, he has been battle tested. That is not an argument to say that Daniel Rodriguez is going to pick up the win. You can say that this is the first ranked opponent that Yan Gary has. That's absolutely true, 100%. Still, I'm going to go and predict Yan Gary to pick up the win by decision. Next, in the co-main event, it is taking place in the light heavyweight division. We've got 5th ranked Anthony Smith taking on 7th ranked Johnny Walker. Now, Smith has a lot of knockout and submission wins. He's a veteran, but he's been KO'd a lot. On the other hand, Walker has a lot of knockout wins. So it could happen that Johnny Walker knocks out Smith, but I see Smith picking up the win by submission, and maybe finding a way to a title shot at some point. But he has to maybe fight more often and higher ranked opponents. He has to fight higher ranked opponents. Otherwise, he's never gonna get a title shot. And that's it for the co-main event. And by the way, this co-main event is 3 rounds, not 5 rounds like the other one from UFC 288. So no, only 3 rounds for this time. And so we've got the main event, a 5-round fight that doesn't change, taking place in the heavyweight division. Yeah, we'll go back to the heavyweight division. We've got 9th ranked Jairzinho Roszenstruik taking on 12th ranked Jailton Almeida. Important facts are that Rozenstruik only won once by decision. All the other wins he had are knockouts or technical knockouts, while Almeida has a 100% finish rate. This is why this is an important fight, and a particular one, because we've got heavyweights, so there's going to be power into it. This is what you expect from an heavyweight fight, to have knockouts, important, brutal knockouts. Unfortunately, I don't see Rozenstruik picking up the win. I know he's been before he was close to the top 5. Maybe he was in top 5, but he had a couple of losses, so I don't see him going back and climbing the ranking again. On the other hand, Almeida is climbing the rankings actually, and the fact that he has a 100% finish rate makes me think that, yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna pick him to win. So my prediction is Jailton Almeida picking up the win, whether it is a knockout or technical knockout, but he can do it. But actually, it could be fun to see him picking up the win by submission. I know he can. He has a 100% finish rate, but they are not only knockouts. He has I think he has even more submission wins than knockout wins. So he can even win by submission. That could be more likely. But I'm gonna remain still and predict Jailton Almeida picking up the win by knockout or technical knockout. And that's it for this event. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye.